Here we go again. We are going to work on today something I messed up the other day, which is this. So what did I mess up, you may ask? I will show you. It is miraculously fixed. Which doesn't make much sense. Yeah, it's fixed. It's good. Okay. So since that is the case, I don't know what happened, why it's working, why it's okay, but I do know that it is a phone 4. Okay. So what we have to do on shading, okay? This is my font 2. Font 2 is all good. So all my stuff's good. So we're gonna add this into oh no. Yeah, we're gonna add this into it too. Oh no, because that'll change the whole dynamic. Ah ha ha ha. Whatever. There'll be 2 items until I fix it. So we have the atlas. We have that, and in the materials we should have 2 materials. No, we don't. We didn't make it yet. But I do know that the one of these things probably has the no. Okay, cool. So what we can do while we're here is we're going to end up rebaking everything anyway. So what we can do, grab these little guys, grab all guys. Go here first. Atlas 64, cool. So I think we have to deal with it looking a little weird for a while. And just grab all these. Tab, all go into editing. They're all buttons and stuff. We do want to add these buttons on here. We're going to go UV. Oh, those were 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, they're already there. Okay. We don't need to do that, so we're going to tab. Okay, so now we can go back to bottom one and reactivate this. Go back to modeling. Okay, good to go. Go back to this. Make sure that one's highlighted. Okay, because that's what we're baking to. Same for everything. We're good. So these unwrap as little rectangles for some reason. Whatever, doesn't matter. Good. Now we just have to do the normal map. The normal map, that should be good. We're gonna find out. We've been having trouble with this one the whole freaking day. Oh, sorry, we gotta go back and put the normal map thing in there. So go back into shading. We're not gonna include the little lights in the normal map, so. Alright, so create a new normal map. I think it was just having an issue, so first off, what we're gonna do is add input UV map right here. Have it reference the normal UV map. Okay. There's a picture, you want to reference that. Copy. Oh, that's the occlusion. I want to do that. It's on the normal map. Normal map. See? There we go. Good to go. Wait, it knows it's the right one. On top of this, 2 things by the normal map. Another one of these set to the atlas. And we need to add a image texture node. And this needs to be plugged into here. And these both need to be highlighted. Control copy. So now, go to the next one and do the same thing. Control V. We'll get all these in here. That's fine. Fine, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Control V. Control V. Now, have a normal map. So we also add input UV map right in there. Reference the normal one. Make sure those are highlighted. Good to go. Same thing with this. Add input UV map. That's the normal map. This is the normal map. I like that. Yeah. Okay, so now we're going to do this for every controller. Add UV map. UV map highlighted. Add input map. You're already there. Highlighted. You're there. Or there. You're there. You're there. Okay, yeah, these are all the same two sets. Okay. Now we go from here. From here to here. Okay. Go to the bake settings. Make sure we're on cycles. Go down to bake. We're going to bake the normal. We're going to be in tangent. And we're going to add a new picture for crying out loud. Actually, we're going to write over a picture. Atlas Norm 64. We're going to open that up. We're going to keep it sRGB for now, as we will convert it to non-color when we do it. Actually, we're going to. It's supposed to be non-color. All right, so we're baking from one texture to the other. We're baking a normal map. All this should be set. Everything's selected. And as far as we know, everything is highlighted properly and active properly. Okay. And we hit bake. Hope for the best. Cross your fingers. And once this is done, wait, it didn't start, did it? It didn't start. What? Hold on. I'm gonna check each one of these to make sure everything's highlighted properly. Property. Good. Okay. Yeah. Good. All right. Okay. So here to here. Let's see what it says. No active image found. Oh, so we have to create a new image. Okay, so let's just create a new image. Okay. Oh, I know what I gotta do. Control copy. Delete control. Delete control V. Good, good, good. Look for the short ones. Delete control V. Delete control V. Now select all of them. I didn't have an active image. Don't have an active image, it's not gonna bake. Here we go. Let's hope it works this time. Last couple times it's been kind of fickle and it's been messing up a lot. Then again, I did move stuff around and I am streaming at the same time and I don't have a whole lot of VRAM, so yeah. Although I have a feeling it's not because of those reasons in particular, because the normal map should not be having issues like this. But I believe having a hard time because of how the normal maps are done on this model. I might have to find a different base to use. It's better made, but we will see. Just going to do this 1, 2, 3, 4 times because there's 4 different materials. It's baking down into 1. So hopefully it works. We're not going to do anything until the end of it. Make sure that it's going to work correctly. If it doesn't work correctly this time, I'm going to have to, I'll keep the controllers, but I'll have to get another 64 model. Sad, kind of sad. And it's simply because of the way the faces are and some of the duplicate edges that the model has. It's causing a issue with how things are being baked. So if you make terrible models, weird things will happen. Okay, it's just inevitable. Make sure your model is solid. You have to make sure your model is smooth. Like right now, if I was to select the edges and merge by distance, over 3,000 edges will be taken away. There's 3,000 overlapping edges on this model. Looks smooth, but it is terrible. Terribly optimized. It doesn't look that great. That means it doesn't know how to wrap this appropriately. But it is taking forever. We will see if there's a good sign or if it's a bad sign. I will show you the exact spot that I've been having trouble with once it actually gets done baking. Boy. Yeah, once it does get done baking, whatever that is. Now, had I known how to do this earlier, oh, had I known how to do this earlier, it is a 4K image. It should be pretty top notch when it comes to detail. But might be a little tiny bit blurry because, you know, there are some pretty small areas on here. Only so much room you have on a 4K image. Should be the last image, I think. I think that's number 4. Oh, there it goes. Thinking 0%. Oh, no. There's another one. Okay. It has to do it for each individual item, which means it has to do this 10 times. Technically. X. Gotta go through every individual item. Oh boy. It's worth it. Worth it in the long run. Wait till you see wait till I'm able to like drop it into my world. I'll be so happy. Okay, so this would be 30. This item right now would be 30 set pascals, right? 30 set pascals for one item. I'm baking it down to 3. Okay, that's what this is. This is me baking it down to 3. Completely optimized single object. People don't understand how important it is to merge all of your meshes and make sure that there's no overlap edges. But we're going to have to leave the overlapping edges for this object. Okay, so we're going to have to be careful from now on. We're going to have to go back and forth. Everything we do in our world, we're going to have to check for duplicate edges per single object. We're not going to be able to check for overlapping edges just randomly out and about. So it will get rid of necessary edges on this item specifically. I can't do that. Then it'll look terrible. Frankly, this is taking a long time. Yeah, I messed it up last time. Just be patient when baking. Your computer is doing a lot of work. Hold on. So yeah, it's doing a lot of work. It can only go so fast. I am listening to music at the same time. Probably not really advised unless you have a mid-grade system, which this is a gaming laptop, so technically mid-grade. Still very slow in my book. Just a little bit. I can't wait till it's done. I hope it comes out crystal clear. Completely how it should. Because if I have to do this again, it's gonna suck. But I mean, the good news is it shouldn't be affecting the way it looks if I get rid of overlapping edges. Because once it's baked, visually it should be the same. Sometimes that's not the case. You end up having to fix the edges, but then you have to saran wrap the model. Or you'll have to duplicate the model and have the fixed model get the bake from the unoptimized model. That's what this is for. Selected to active. So I would active the fixed model, and then I'd select the other one. Okay. All right. Texture baking 8%. Doing another one. I think that's like the one before the last. There's a lot more dots and stuff from the different controllers on here. So it's getting there. It's getting there. There's always more than one way to skin a cat. So if you do have to fix a model like completely 100%, there's always a way to do that. I'll have to look. Here we go. Okay, so here's the spot that I'm concerned with because it hasn't been working right. It hasn't been baking right. Perfect. Exactly what it's supposed to do. It's a little blurry, but that's what it's supposed to look like. Okay, so now have this image, right? We're going to image, we're going to save as normal, save as. And it just saves right over it. Okay? So now we can go into, wow, desktop VR, uh, world's under empty space, Atlas textures. Here we go. Yeah. All right. So now we can delete these guys from everything. Okay. Every single one of them. Delete. 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 Cool. All right. A little concerned. We did get this. We did get this. I'm not sure if we got that there at this point, though. Probably not. Should technically be down here. There was nothing to delete there. And did I not have that in the picture? Oh, that's this one. I think it was there before. I think it was there for the bake. We'll find out. Okay, so now we gotta make a new texture. Go here. Um, so we have to test it out first in the textures section. To add to every one of them, we have to add a new texture. This material is going to be LR Atlas. Fine. Right? Okay, we'll just rename it like this. LR. Or not LR Atlas. This is for N60. Oh, that's in the N64 thing. The objects. Okay. 64. I don't remember which one's which. This is the one. Textures. There we go. Atlas N64. That's what it's called. There we go. Material. See this. Now, make it. Mission. Here's the N64. Normal. Here's the roughness. Okay, there we go. So we do need this over here. Find the color. That's the normal. Normal's going to go right about there. Color is going to go right about the roughness map. Emissions. Up a little bit, maybe. Go down a little bit over here. Let's go like this. Doesn't really, but I don't know. I made it a little bit thicker on accident. Back to the standard size. I'm gonna add a normal map. The normal, about halfway in between. Down here, this is set to non-color. Color, normal. Now it knows. M, go. The roughness. There you go. This is the color. Stop a. Give that little bell. There we go. So now it's made. So to test it out, test all this stuff out. You got to go to each one and add this. So add chunk Atlas 64 material. There we go. For each one. Add Atlas 64. Add Atlas 60. Atlas 64. 4. Okay. A lot of repetitive stuff. I'm just doing it slow because I'm trying not to rush myself and I'm trying not to like mess anything up. Right, you each have one now. Now we're gonna totally make it look weird and oblong because we're going to do this. Going to make everything have an active atlas. So it's gonna start to look really funky soon. So, so actually this one. So yeah. Okay. So there we go. Good. 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 Oh, yep. Good. 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 And good. And good. 2. And good. But now it looks kind of funky, right? Right? Looks kind of funky. All right. So now what we got to do is we have to technically, I think, delete that other material. We're gonna check. Minus. Perfect. Minus. Take a look at the controllers too. Make sure the controllers start looking normal again. That one does. Minus. 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 That one's just there. So it doesn't matter. We can do this. Add Atlas 64, and that'll look the same too. See, kind of weird, but looks the same. As you can see, everything's good. Looks good. Looks the same. Smash Nintendo 64. Everything's good. But now we have to go from here to here and go Control A. Changed a little bit, but not much. Looks good. Looks freaking good. I like it. The distance, that is all right. It's all based off the one material, as you can see right here. One item. And the good news about this being one item that has stuff kind of away from it, I can move the position of these controllers. Matter of fact, I could um, technically separate out one or two of the controllers if I want to make them a separate piece, but I really don't think I want to. Oh yeah, this is nice and smooth. I will probably get rid of a little bit of the specular, a little bit. Yeah, and maybe I'll put the alpha into the metallic. Oh no, that's bad. That's bad. Don't do that. But yeah, that's what we get. Got a little texture detail to it. Looks good. Now we're going to call this Atlas N64. Atlas underscore N. Ta-da. Now, yeah, we're going to export this file. Export. FBX. And 2 here. And we're going to call it uh, oh shit, first we're going to go to world objects, selective, copy, complete copy. We're going to go to all this with 64 FBX. Export. We're going to test it. Okay, so now all we have to do is set this. We're going to save this. So now this is saved. Always keep this stuff in case you have to come back and fix it in the future. Don't delete your Blender files and junk like that. Just keep them organized where you need them. Look at this. Look at this. Did good. Did good. That is how you atlas properly. Yep. I do want to test something out real quick. Merge by distance. Control Z. Yeah, let's just leave it alone. Let's not do that. Messes stuff up. That's where the infamous Z pack went. I had one of these before. Good gaming system. Like shortly before the PlayStation. Once the PlayStation came out, that thing became obsolete so fast. But I mean, it was the affordable thing, so a lot of people went for it. All right, let's test this out. Close this one. Save. Open empty space. Yeah, I've been working on a little bit of the detail in here. So, there you go. Okay. Yeah, we got a lot of the detail into the pool area. We've been adding some textures to it. A little bit of marble in the pool. Tiles and the stairs. Got the stairs done and lit up. Got the lights and stuff done. Banister, little overhang area, little dip with the light. Lights up here are good. I do have to bake these together. Got to bake a lot of things in this room together, but at least it's textured now, so we don't have to worry about that. Much as we now have to bring in the FBX file we just made. Exact copy. File. Import file. FBX. Now, I have to go to copy space, objects, and this one. Import. Why? Oh, see. Okay, so don't worry about this, the fact that it looks like this right now. That should be, yeah, boom. That's why. Minus that. Or just referencing the wrong one. That's it. This is our wireless controlled N64. One object. Let's rotate Z 90 degrees. Okay. Grab Y. Eh, eh, eh. Y. Actually about the right size, I think. Pretty close. Yeah, I'd say that's probably accurate. Okay, so grab Y, grab X, grab X, Y, shift Z, grab Grab Z. Go. That'll be good. Y. C. Y. We want the pores to be slightly through the wall. Just like that. Okay. Now they at least look like they're plugged into something. Here's where it gets fun. Okay. Go see-through mode. We have the lasso tool. What I want to do is just get this one. Y. X. Oh, now that one is good. You just go close to it and go grab Z. There we go. Okay. That's one. Right. Next one. Grab Shift Z. Rotate Z. You know, gotta have a little bit of a differentiate between the two sort of things, you know. Okay, we're gonna go straight down. Zoom in. Oh, that's right, we gotta do this one first. Close. Oh, this one's already up there. Okay. Cool. Alright, cool, we're good. Go from the up view. Careful going in between these two. There we go. Okay. Grab Shift Z. Grab Shift Z. Okay, grab. Oh yeah, oh shoot, hold on. There we go. Grab Z. There we go. Okay. Grab Shift Z. Grab Shift Z. Grab Shift Z. Just so I can make sure that they're a little differentiated between. Rotate Z. There we go. Grab Z. There we go. All right. Yeah. There we go. So I found out what I have to do about the media players, and it's kind of sad because I just have to get a media player that has a better system in place. Yeah. I don't think the media players are actually going to work for Quest anymore. Pretty soon they're going to figure out how to. They already know how to, but they're going to figure out how to and block those other servers from existing, which is going to probably kill their population. Um, eh. Grab Shift C. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Now it looks realistic. Hmm. This is a very interesting living room. It needs more stuff. I can't believe I fixed it. I finally fixed it. Okay, so I fixed it. I got a decent N64 in here, and it is optimized. Crap out of optimized. Like, probably won't find a more optimized model out there currently. You can fix it like I did. That's what I did. I fixed it. But most people that have these controllers and have all this stuff in here that is very, very, yeah, it's not as detailed. See the freaking buttons on this one, and it's all one texture. Mind you, there's a little occlusion baked in, but it's weird. Um, I don't personally have the occlusion burn in. A, the B buttons, everything's freaking there. I like it, the D-pad. Yeah, yeah. Here we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. That's one item fixed. Now, he's liking my stream. I better check on, let's see. We'll do the bed next, because the bed has 8. There's 8 things on this bed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I didn't realize. If I would have known that, oh, that's right, I was going to make it the whole thing. 5, 6, 7, and 8. That's what I was going for. And we'll do the lights separate. Lights will be on a very small. Actually, I think all the lights are already on one. Yeah, that's at 8. Okay, so this should be the bed in the living room, the bed, and one of the pillows. Yeah, we got the bed and one of the pillows. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna take this big pillow and put it into the bed. There we go. So now what we have is we have the 2 pillows down here, which is the exact same object. I'm gonna delete one eventually and just duplicate this one and put it over there again. In Unity, not in Blender. That way you can see just how many things I am going to work inside of this folder. And once this thing is all one object, I will quite simply, okay, so anything that's, you already know from the start, if anything's 100% metallic, like this, or like this, we have to turn these down to just even halfway. That way they don't bake black, because these will bake black if I keep them at 100%, or some other thing in here will bake black if I don't turn that down. Just a weird oddity. I can't believe there's 15. 8, so we're going from 24 in the living room uh, down to 8, down by 8, which is 16. I do want to get it less, so the couch will be going from 3 down to 1. 3. This will be going from 3 down to 1. 6 down to 2. And 8 down to 1. So 8, 3, and 3. I can do math today. 14. We got 14 out of 25 that we're going to have down to 3. It'll be 14 out of the 25 or 24, right? Out of the 24 in the living room. Out of the 25. 14 out of 25. What's that take this down to so far? 14 down to 25. I think. Oh, 11. Duh, I'm an idiot. I can math today, I swear. So there will be 11 objects in the living room, plus whatever's out on the balcony, because that'll render out 2, which is another 12. Means I will have 23 items. The balcony is going to get baked down into a lot fewer items. In all reality, all I really have to do is combine these 4. Matter of fact, we'll do that now. Control J. Now we have 9 on the balcony. All right. And then these are the one object, and these are one object. See, that's all the same object. They were different objects before, but now they're all the same. Of course, these two are the same. This is by itself. The door has its own 4, but we're not really much we can do about that specifically. I don't want to bake an alpha transparency. That takes an ungodly amount of time. Don't understand. Matter of fact, I wouldn't even bake an alpha transparency, but the glass is going to have to be a separate item no matter what. Like, we can bake this. I know, there's 2 items on here, isn't there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, the door is as small as it's going to get. Yeah, so there is guaranteed 4 items on here, so guaranteed of 12. That pass calls. That we can't get rid of. But got the balcony down to 9 already without doing much. And these are already baked together as one. Are repeated, but you do not want to combine them because, like, see here, yeah, there's darkness here. Let's go to here. Oh shoot, we're in see-through mode. See this? All these are using the same UV map. What I'm going to have to do is, oh, I guess it's shaded because of that stuff, but oh, that's bad. Why is it going from the center out? I might have to retexture that specifically. Right now there are 3. I'm gonna have to retexture that. Okay, so I can talk. We will be doing that. That's okay. So like, if I hid all these plants except for 2, I would tell you. So 1, 2, or 2. Go down by 2. So there's not actually down the balcony. There is 7. 7 is 21. A little bit much. Oh my god, my stomach. Whew. Right, I finally got that in there. Yes, yes, yes. Make all the things. So in the living room right now, there are 25 items. So now we have to go to do this one. Living room and the bed. The bed is next. Go into shading, and as you can see, for the bed, we have that many items we want to bake together. Be right back. Oh no, I won't. I have to wait. Okay, so give me a second. I maybe I'll be back. I'm having some personal issues, that kind of thing. All right. So, what is so impressive, you might ask, about this so far? Well, quite simply, the fact that the level of detail in this world people would do in millions of polys across this world. And I have 86,000, which is just shy of being good quality for an avatar. Means no matter where you look in this world, you are never going to see 86,000 vertices. Because no matter which way you look, you can't see past the vertices of the room you're in. You don't see through and see more vertices here, I don't think. It's just what's in the viewport. So other things will block verts from being viewable. It'll be interesting to see once we get it into Blender what's going to happen with that. It's just a normal. Yep, that's just a normal. Cool. Right. So that's the. Oh, it's got a normal and a color. Okay. Whew. I have to go downstairs. Oh, who's? Okay, here's my Discord. Discord. Uh. Okay. Okay, even if I have to go downstairs, it's fine. Person in there usually pretty quick. That's. Oh my god, I have to use the restroom. Yep, I'll be back. I'll be back. Ha, there we go. Okay, now I'm back. Oh boy, I've been having a day, I'll tell you that. So let's get right to it. We should be in cycles still. We might actually switch it back to eBay. Cycles. There we go. Cycles so we can bake. Oh god. We're going to turn these 8 items into 1. Yay. Where are we at? We are on the bed. On the bed, the bed, the bed. There we go. Everything else can be squished down. Don't concentrate on it. Go away. Okay. Oh, that's the bed. I need that back. Good. Everything else is shut? Yeah. This is why it's good to name everything you create. So yeah. Oh boy. I need to relax a bit. Hold on. Oh boy. Oh, somebody's in there again. Oof. Oh my. Okay. Alright, just gotta check my TikToks and stuff. Alright. Getting some comments, probably not good ones, but really you don't know how government. Okay, yeah. Sure, buddy. Okay. Here, I got a thumbs down a bunch of people. Oh, wait. President doesn't are over Scottish are setting us up. Government moved at a snail's pace. Biden is using higher ed act pace, and the other day is being exposed. Give it time. Oh no, bye, girl. I don't know what that been flying, but lifetime appointees. Doesn't matter. They're not above the law. Hopefully. Setting us up. Yep. They're setting us up. Government snail's pace. I hope you're right. Right. Action, that's for sure. Pay for interviews. I mean, cool. Okay, sorry. Uh, People comment on some weird things sometimes. Yeah, I lost the interest of a viewer. That's cool. All right. Give me a second. I'm just relaxing long enough to figure out if my body's going to cut me a break. I apologize. Okay, so if we're going to do the normal map here, what we will end up doing is, I think, plugging. I think we're allowed to plug two into there. I don't know. So what we'll have to do is we will have to. Oh, it's right there. I think what we'll have to do is like highlight this, this, and this. No, no, we won't highlight them, but that should be okay. Yeah. Be a non-issue, hopefully. We'll find out. We will start with the big pillow though, with the images. Add input UV map. Oh, I gotta add the UV map first. Okay, so add uh call this the bed atlas. Alright. Copy. Here. Add row B. Don't mind this. What is this? The sheet. Bed frame top trim. Oh, that's the top trim. Okay. Atlas. Doesn't matter what the first one is. Matters what that one is. What? Hold on. Copy. Row B. I think it does kind of matter. All UV smart project. Okay, there we go. Now it gets its own little thing so it doesn't mess up our map. Yeah, always got to be prepared. Make sure that's selected. Make sure that's selected. Matter of fact, copy. Just gonna should just be itself on the yep. Look at that. That looks so weird, doesn't it? Oh, there's overlapping crap there. Oh no. It works somehow. I'm not saying it's the most effective way to do this. I'm not saying it's the best way because it's obviously not. But as you can see, I believe those are overlapping UVs. No, they're not. Oh, okay. Not overlapping. That's good. That's what you want to see. Kind of interesting looking. Not gonna lie. But it's not overlapping, so perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. That's this one. The active one. So, bed atlas that we're creating now for all these bed parts. Why is the balcony open? We're in a living room bed. That's where we're at. All right. Bed frame, bed pillow, frame. What is this? That's the red part. That's the actual bed frame. So copy. Control V. That should be scripting. not scripting, UV editing. Boom. Yeah, it's the different parts of it. Yep. All right. We have fixed that tip. Okay. Add frame, add, and this one's going to be called Bed Atlas. Copy, enter, add, Control V, add, structure, copy. So it'll keep the UV the same. It'll just name it something different. Add, okay, copy. Enter, and add mattress, add, enter. Now, all this is selected, all that's selected. Good to go. Go back to shading, which the one we're on right now is that one, or that one. Going to be Bed Atlas. This one is just the UV that it is currently on, which is so this technically is the same thing as this. We're going to do this kind of the same way, the same order. So we're going to put this up here. Notice this is just a color. Texture, image texture. Just like before, we're going to create a new image. We're going to call this a Bed Atlas underscore color. COL color. Going to be a 2K texture. I found out that's the best to use for this. Wait. So the color can be a 2K texture. I think they all have to be the same. So let's just do a 4K texture for everything. Times. It's actually better to downsize than it is to upsize. Oh shoot. Bed Atlas. '96. I've memorized it already, so it doesn't matter. 6, enter. Get rid of this bloody alpha. And okay. Get in there. Hey, get in your hole. There you go. Highlight. No metallic on that one, so we don't have to worry about that. Go to the next one. Bed frame. Okay, this is the color, so you have the bed frame, the handles, and doesn't really matter. Anything that's not fully done. What we'll do is we'll just turn it off. Yeah, if I have to recreate this one, it's not that big of a deal. I can just steal colors from the Atlas. But yeah, we'll turn this off at frame top. Go back down here, Control Copy. Go back up here, Control V. That's set up. That's good. Bed frame. This is not completely metallic, so all we have to do here is unhighlight that, Control V. There we go. Good to go. Bed drawers, also not fully metallic. Control V, make sure nothing else is highlighted. Good to go. Bed drawer handles. This one is completely. Turn it off. Control V. Ta-da. Good to go. This not fully not metallic at all. Oh, hold on. So Control V. Also, we have to add to this one, add input map here and that one. Just call it Bed Atlas. It should have been Bed Atlas UV, but oh boy. My bad. Never do that. Add UV to the end of it so you know that's UV map. Uh, Everybody messes up sometimes though, so no big deal. Okay. Next one, there is a color picture, so we go add, input map, vector, make sure it's not metallic all the way. Yep, not metallic at all. We're gonna leave this for here. There we go, see? Perfect, perfect, perfect. This is gonna be a difficult one, because, or no, it's gonna be easy. Yeah, because this is being atlas through everything. This and this are gonna be fine, because it'll go through this. But this one needs that so it knows where it's pulling from. And Control V. There we go. Go. No picture. Control V. Good to go. Everything should be good for the color bake. Yep. All right. We're going to select all these. We got the color selected. So now all we have to do is make sure we're on cycles. Down to the bake. I mean, we would have noticed. Switch this to color. Color, color, color. Or diffused. I'm looking for the word color. And then hit the margins to pixels. It just occurred to me I didn't make the okay, so we gotta go back here and go into this thing and make it look fudged up for a second. Okay, so go into each one of these. They look the same. Look the same. Same. X. There we go. Now select them all. Tab all. UV. We're gonna do a UV smart unwrap because it's a lot of objects. Smart project. This is okay. Highlight margins 0.02. Enter. And then okay. We're gonna go to edit shading. We're gonna hit all. Yeah, it breaks things up kind of weirdly, strangely, but it still stays the same. Oh, except for that. That looks weird. Okay, so some things get messed up, other things don't. That's okay. They have spacing. They look kind of crazy, but here's what happens when we go back to the tab. Watch. Bink. 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 Okay, so why is that like that? Hold on. That's weird. I thought I made that small. I did. Oh my god. Did that change my atlas? Oh my god, it changed my atlas. I've been doing that. Tab. Unwrap. There we go. So we're on. Oh, Control Z. Ah, there we go. I'm an idiot. Okay, so I forgot to change that one back. Make sure it's highlighted. And atlas is the same. Make sure going to edit that. Okay, so okay, cool, 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 cool. Yeah, it changes them all. Perfect. Okay, 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 okay. Yeah. Tab. Oh shit, that should not look like that. Oh yeah, that's okay. Okay, so it's just showing both technically for some odd reason, but it's all gonna bake just fine. I'm not gonna pretend to know. It's like a layer thing. It's interesting. Okay. So this is not gonna have any overlap issues because it's not gonna reference both. All right, back to shading. Back to this and hit bake. It takes some time because it is a color and there are some pretty um, tense images on there. I will not be surprised if it broke stuff up that shouldn't have been broken up. But it's all going to bake the same and it's all going to look normal. Especially with the margins that I created. At least it should. We will see when it's done. Whew. The metallic will need adjusted again, just like before. Um, yeah. Ah, and right. I'm saying a joke to one of my friends. I did it before. There we go. All right, so let's see. Oh, it's only done one. Okay. Don't do that. Don't bake. Don't move the stuff around because it tends to not like that. So let it bake all the textures. Sorry. I believe this was the front door. The fronts here. Looks from the color. That's what that is. Not gonna even question why it unwrapped them that way. That could also possibly maybe be up. Nah. That's just 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I don't know. Who knows? Who cares? Oh god, it's really chugging along now. Thanks for following me, Big Sis Kit Kat. Sometime about an hour ago. Holy crap, I didn't even realize it. Cool. Alright, so just going through this. Guess I can do a little story time or something if I really want to. Uh, uh, done baking. And okay, there we go. Oh, look at that. That looks nice. That looks lovely. That's the bed sheet itself. And yeah. Ah, sorry about that. Right. All right, all right, all right. There's not much of a concern to me how this turns out and looks, as long as there's no like lines. But with the margins I have set, it's usually pretty decent. Like I've never had an issue yet. We will see. Why is that two different colors? Hopefully it's just a visual glitch from the computer. I think it is. I think it's just a visual glitch. We'll see. That's the shiny handles. I know that is. It's cool. Get a little update in the window over here. And that's always good to get. But one thing you never want to do is like too much stuff while you're baking. Baking is very GPU intensive or CPU intensive, depending on what you're using. I believe I'm using the GPU because it should technically be a little bit faster than my CPU. I don't know. Um, a lot of people liking my video on TikTok today. Profile, one, pause it, 19 and 12. Not a very good split. A lot of people that hate themselves are commenting. Hold on a second. All right, so while this is baking, I guess I'll talk about the well, it's not really a political rant. It's just about what they're doing in our government. That's just detrimental to all the people. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Making a bed. That's all I'm doing. There we go. That's the red. So that's the frame. Okay. Did it. I got the 64 to be one item, and it's yeah. So it's like freaking. I'm optimizing the bed now, which is 8 items down to one item. Like baking is gonna make this world so much freaking smoother than any world I've ever had. Huh? What's that? Okay, I'm back. There we go. Just had to check that. Oh, there we go. Nice looking sharp. We like a clean, sharp image. A very little data loss because I'm cooking a 4K image, or baking a 4K cooking. I'm baking a 4K image, and yeah, it is what it is. There we go. Oh man. So what we end up doing for the whole bake is we will end up, critiquing the metallic in Photoshop. That's not a big deal. And then we're gonna bake the color map, which we're doing now. We're gonna bake the roughness. We're gonna bake the normal, and we're gonna bake. There was something else. Metallic, yeah, metallic, roughness, normal, and color, and emission. Because believe it or not, that top part with the planet right here has an emission to it. Although technically, yeah. So we're gonna bake an emission map specifically for the planet one. Although it's gonna be an extensive 4K image that has 4 different 4K images. You can pretty much dumb those down to kilobytes, and the whole image should be less than, or maybe just over a megabyte. Oh, there we go. There you have it. This is the, look how weird this looks. Because we took off pieces, because there's pieces in the back that don't exist anymore. It just throws the pillow everywhere. Uh, it, it looks so funky when it's being baked, doesn't it? So freaking weird. Okay. I'll save image as, this one is going to go into comfy space, Atlas textures, and Atlas color PNG. Everything's already set up for it, so hit save. Yeah, that's good. Now, delete. And the next one we'll do is the emission to get it out of the way. Seems like the easiest one. In which case, we will just do the one image. We'll leave that alone for now. We need to go into the ceiling, right? Okay, so we get rid of this, we go delete. Add input. What am I doing? Get out of here. Add texture, image texture. All the images have to be the same size so that they atlas correctly. I think. I'm not going to test that theory. Because, you can mess stuff up if you have 2 different size images. It's going to get confused. I mean, technically not. I don't think it will. It's atlas the same way. It'll atlas on the 2K image the same way it atlases on the 4K image, but I'm worried about when you attach it, how that's going to affect the distribution. If it will. I don't know. I'm not, yeah, like I said, I'm not going to test it. I'm just going to ultra compress my shit. Okay, so this is, this one is going to be called bed underscore atlas underscore em. Da, da, da. Boot, boot. We're going to attach this to here. This is color data because it is a colored image. And then what we're going to do, because this is in the emission slot, it has to have this attached to it. Okay, so that's good. Click here, click here. This is the only one we're baking, because this is the only thing over here that has emission to the emission one. So now we go here, Let's just do emit, and we make sure that that's good. All right. Yep. No. There we go. Make emissions. Clear image. Yep. Bake. It's going to be relatively fast because it's only one item. Everything else is going to be dark, and the emit is going to be the color image. Which should just pop up over here. That's it. Nothing else has a mission. I swear to God, if this has a mission, I'll laugh. It shouldn't, but it does look kind of bright from here. I think that's just the color spectrum. A lot of light neon colors. That's really cool. Oh shit! Burp. My computer is like trying to crash over here during a bake. Now, what this is going to do when I'm done is it's going to. I don't mind recreating textures because we'll go back and forth with texture creation as we get further and further into this. So don't worry too much. Now, the reason this is taking so long just with one image, there we go. See? That is the emission bake. Oh, that's it. Done. Save this image, save as, emit, PNG, and save. Now. Oh, yeah. Making some progress here. All right, now everything. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we don't need this one. Blah. All right. I tend to want to get rid of things now that I don't need after I'm done baking them. That was the emission, and that was also the base color. That's why that one looks brighter up here. Yeah. This looks brighter because it is literally an emission and a that thing at the same time. All right. Okay, let's go down through these and see what we do and don't need. That one's fine. We are going to do the normal maps next. That's what I feel like doing. And texture, input texture. This is one of the hardest ones to do. Well, this is one of the biggest ones that you'll ever have to do. Okay. Bed, Atlas, Norm. Atlas Norm, hit OK. Good to go. Go down from here. Delete this. That up here. Eh. Delete this. Doesn't have. Ah, shit. Control A. As you can see, this does not have a normal. Okay. So we'll go here. We'll delete this. There is no normal here. Door handles. There's no normal here. We'll delete this. There is a normal here. This will be. There we go. That's set up. It's set up for UV. should be good, hopefully. The base, the active UV. Yeah, so this is the active UV that it's going to go from. All right. Go here. There is no UV. That. And there is a normal here, and it's already set up, and it should be the same concept as the other one. This big pillow. Find out. So we need to find all the ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yes. 7, no. 8, yes. Okay. These are the 4 things that have maps and stuff like that. So that's the only ones we need to select. Right? Okay. That's it. Bam. We're good. Selected. Everything's still good. Okay. Let's get this done. Cycles. Normal. Tangent space, because apparently it likes that. Although when I baked tangent space with the avatar I was creating, it did not like that, so it just kind of depends on a few factors that I don't completely grasp at the moment. Target image texture. There we go. All right, let us bake the clear image and bake. Here's to hoping this isn't completely messed up. Two, three, four. So I should do this 4 times and add stuff to it every time. Ha 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 ha. Ha. I can't sing on these things now. It might copyright strike me for doing it. Okay, that's one thing. That is the bed. That's the bed. The mattress that's peeking through right there. All right. Looks good too. Looks good. Can't say I'm not happy with that. Hey, checking out my Facebook on my phone. All right. Closing some apps on my phone. All right, good. Good, 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 good. Now, by the time this is all said and done, okay, I'm done with this world. It is going to be so insanely optimized that people are just going to wonder why I went to this kind of length, because a lot of the creators do not go to this kind of crazy level of optimization. They don't. They'll do it to a small extent. But they want some of their stuff to, if they sell it on Gumroad, they want some of their stuff to be easily edited. I am not doing that. This is going to be an as-is model. If you want to edit it and make it look nicer, you're not going to get it. You're paying for what this is. This is not. There is no real way to optimize this world and make it able to be edited unless you yourself are a world creator and you know what you're doing with textures, then you could edit the textures. You could probably edit the hell out of the textures really easily. But you're not going to be able to create a material and just throw it on there and think that it's going to change everything because this is an atlas. So the atlas is just a blanket texture, literally ingrained into it. Like, look at that. That's the bed sheet. On our bed sheet. Okay. Now we got two. Wait, the other one just clear off of there? Wait a second. Why is bed atlas color being... Oh no. That's fine. It doesn't matter. Oh my god, I forgot. Okay, so we can cancel this. You see? No, that's not how we do it. Atlas norm. Bed atlas norm. Okay. We are also going to go to bed atlas. I don't know why I copied the wrong one. Cancel. Bed atlas norm. Oh, sorry, there's no norm in there. Bed atlas norm. Bed atlas norm. Okay. Our bad. My bad, actually. I'm sorry. Got this. Grab this. No. 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 Yes. No. And yes. All right. So now that we have the right image in there, we already saved the other one, so we don't care. Let's try this again. Bake. So now it'll redo this, and it'll bake everything onto this texture. But it's going to clear it off because I'm a moron. Okay, so the reason why you want to do it this way and save every image in a file location you know exists is for this simple fact. So like we're in here. So we go to worlds, Blender, ComfySpace, and we go to Atlas textures. So after you save it, it saves it independently of the texture that is now roaming app data in here. So even though I accidentally overwrote that colored image, look, this one is unchanged because it's not touching this save file location. It is literally using the roaming app data that's running while the program is running. So you don't have to worry if you accidentally overbake a texture in here. You save these images. You use this little drop-down menu, you save these images independently, and then they're never touched again. So there's less of a hassle for you. Okay? So there you go. There you have it. That is my a bit of advice for anybody that's getting into baking. Besides the fact that you always have to remember if you have metallic to turn the metallic off of the materials that have metallic. And then at the most, you will probably have to, shit, you may have to inverse the metallic color or at least just kind of like adjust it in Photoshop. We will see. Well, we're going to go through the whole process here. So Bear with me. I am so excited. I would look around in here and show you the Nintendo 64 I put in here, but oh my god, it looks so good. It's one object. I atlased it earlier today, and it turned out really well. I'm not complaining at all whatsoever. God. So this is 8 textures down to 1, which means 24 set pass calls down to 3. And once you see how many are left in the living room afterwards, and we haven't even baked everything together yet, you're going to be like, how? How the hell did you do that? The living room structure has 5. The living room bed, the living room structure is going to go down to like 2, actually 3 technically. Wow, that is crazy. That is nuts. You guys don't know. Hello. That's what we got. We got this baking next to last texture, or at least getting to the next last texture. I don't know. I've not been paying attention. Right now, I see 1, 2, 2, possibly 3. I think I only see 2. Yeah, I only see 2. So the next one that should be done is either the pillow or the tiled stuff on the outside. We'll see. Always learn to do your textures. Always learn to do textures. Jeez, I can't even imagine. Three, 4, 5, 6. I have to count. We're gonna have to count after we bake everything together. We're gonna have to count. Yep, that was the outside. Okay, yeah, that was the frame, the red frame. So now we should be baking the pillow. Oof. Gotten pretty heavy into baking these days, just for the simple fact that, like I said, it's going to make the world extremely small in size, appear small in size, like under 50 megabytes, definitely, and it's going to make it run smooth as butter. It's going to be like, how the hell did you do that? Like, it took a lot of time. There we go. There's the weird pillow. Okay. Everything's there. Bank back saved in external packet. So now we have to save it to the computer itself. And it is called a bit norm. And we're going to save it. Now, see, it's turned into a picture. RGB picture. That's fine. Now, this one's saved internally. And the other one is saved externally. Blah, blah, blah. You know. Okay, so the roughness map for everybody is going to be a thing. So we can have the roughness of this stuff all on the same one. And then we'll get to, what we'll do is we'll duplicate the roughness image after we're done with it and go from there. Complete. Yeah, I think we're on this one, yeah. This is just going to go in every single one. We're going to drag it up here, out of the way. Add texture image, new, bed, atlas, atlas, rough. There we go. Okay. That should in. Good, good. Roughness is, that's pretty smooth actually. Actually, that's pretty rough. Yeah, the metallic we don't have to mess with right now, so we'll go to the next one. Control V, go. Delete, Control V. Why does that say color? You see what happened? Oh my god. Copy. Delete, Control V. Thank you. And delete, Control V. Thank you. Jesus. Control V. Rough. Control V. Control V. Nothing's in the rough. It. Out of the way. Delete. Control V. That's in specular. The roughness is right there, so we don't have to worry about that. Specular is now something that we have to contribute to in Unity, at least not for this project, so. It is norm. Control V. All right. Very rough. What is that? This is the mattress. Okay, yeah, so the mattress is really rough, so yeah. This part is really rough. We didn't want it shiny, so. All right. Everything. We're going to bake the roughness. We're going to make sure everything's selected correctly. Oh, shoot, sorry. Good, 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 good. Nice. Rough. Yeah. Rough. Rough. Okay. No more messing up, okay? All right, got some more Discord things. We're gonna bake. Bake. So now, once it's done baking the first roughness map, it's going to put it over here. You'll see. See, go to my mail. Back into here because there's a couple messages for me. Sure. Okay, so I'm gonna get off here for a while, guys. I'm gonna share my screen with somebody else and go through Discord. A little less laggy that way, anyway. But this is gonna take forever to bake. Just the first image. Let's go to the second image, which is the roughness. There, see, that's what it is right now, which kind of sucks because it doesn't give you a good view of anything. Oh, there we go. See, that's what we have. All right. I'll see you guys later.